Howdy there, folks. How are y'all doing? Welcome to a Howdy Folks evening stream. It's late in the evening and Reese is wondering what game to play. As this is an evening stream, it's going to be a laid-back and relaxed experience, so don't expect a face cam, and keep all enthusiasm to a minimum, as Reese is probably on the edge of falling asleep. Alright, let's get to it.
Howdy there, folks. How are y'all doing? My name is Reese, and that's an awkward, just black screen pause there, isn't it? That's really, really weird. Welcome back. Welcome back. What is that? What does that say? This issue super chill kill? I'm sorry, Hazard Creeper. I'm not sure what you're trying to say. Also, I need to make the screen bigger again. Hold on, where are we at? How did the video play this time? Did it actually make sense? Like, was it still a stuttering nightmare, or did it play through properly? Also, let me check my audio here. The video play this time. Did it? Yeah, okay, it sounds good. I'm still not happy with the EQ on it, but hey, Blood Elf, hey Stan, hey Stray Gaming, Hazard Creeper, Maya Maka, Nathan Reese. How are all of you doing? Great to have you here. Is that Cabby? Again, it's still real small. I've zoomed in on it as far as I can, but it's still really small. Let me make sure that we set this to 144p, because I don't want to be using all my bandwidth downloading a preview of this stream instead of sending out the stream. Okay. Didn't see a video, just came in as it went from black screen to pretty stars. Oh, well, then you got here for the good part. You missed the intro there. Hazard says it sounded good, though. That's what I want to hear. So here's the deal. It's pretty late, and I want to get to sleep. So I considered not even streaming tonight, but here's the situation, right? I want to start doing this at least a few times every week, and I know myself. If I skip tonight, I'm not going to do it tomorrow, and I'm not going to do it the day after that, and this is all going to fall apart. And I'll have gone through all this effort to get a PlayStation working in this other room via a 25-foot HDMI cable and a signal splitter. It's going to be all for nothing. So I've got to do it tonight. It might be a short stream, and it might be relatively low energy. Let me try to get myself back into the position I was in yesterday, where I'm not going to strain my voice too much. Oh, good, it stopped raining. Oh, well, no, it didn't. It just looked like it did. Is this a land of eternal rain? Is that what we're dealing with here? Pretty sure it is. Alright, so what is our next objective? Base computer log updated, return to the base computer. Alright, let's just follow the directions. Let's not be creative here today. Let's just... What made that noise? Oh, those guys. They're still up there. Good. Alright, that's good. I almost want this game. It's pretty. I may make it. It is a very pretty game. It does look really good. And, you know, it is available on just about anything now. Although, again, I think we talked about this last time. Super cheap on the PS4 if you want to get a physical copy and you don't mind buying, you know, used. I think it's really good. I tried getting back into No Man's Sky. It's just really complicated, says Cabby. It is, yeah. You know, I played it quite a bit, and then I stopped playing it, I think, around April. Kind of waiting for the big new update that recently came out. And I'm still trying to re-wrap my head around all of this stuff. Is there a way to full screen YouTube but also keep the chat? I don't know of how to do that on PC. I'm pretty sure, and I might be crazy, but I'm pretty sure you can do it on mobile. But I might be thinking of Twitch. I'm not sure. But I think you can do it on mobile. I'm not sure about PC, though. And Stan Smith is chiming in there, too, as well. On mobile, you can. So, recovered salvage data from nearby. Plans logged. Scans indicate additional subterranean devices. Please extract those plans. Whoever recorded these logs evidently had some success. They have access to their plans, or I have access to their plans, rather. We all have access to their plans now, because we're all in this together. Me, Robert Block, who I just noticed. Hey, how you doing? I am live right now. Stan Smith, Hazard Creeper. We're all in this together. And we know we're stars fighting monsters and... Zac Efron's dreams are coming true. Construction Research Unit. So we need to build this bad boy with magnetized ferrite and carbon nanotubing. One of those things I know how to do right off the top of my head. Look at this. Expand your base by earning new construction blueprints. Look at that. Look at that test base there. That looks amazing. And it's on a picturesque world. Okay, so look. Look at look at the right side of the screen. Look at the planet. Look at the rolling fields of green grass, the beautiful blue sky, that wonderful moon, that picturesque base, and then look away from the right side of the screen to where we're at with these rolling red hills and that blistering sun and that horrible red tinted sky and this little hovel. This is where we're at right now. This is what's happening in our lives. This is it's no good. It's no good at all. Expectations versus reality. You're right on the mark there, Hazard Creeper. It's like, this is the little pamphlet they gave us. And they're like, hey, we're having an open house. Come take a look. And then we get here and look at this. Look, oh, this is absolutely horrible. Okay. All right, I get the general idea, though. I get the general idea. So, like I was saying, one of these things I know how to build. I know how to build a carbon nanotube, and I think we only needed the one, and I think we've got what we need for it. So, boom, carbon nanotube done. And then we needed something with ferrite dust. A bunch of magnetized ferrite? Okay. I can do that. We'll launch our portable refiner, and we're just going to have to fill it up with a bunch of ferrite. Let's put all our ferrite in there. That's going to give us pure ferrite. And then after we have pure ferrite, we're going to need to then turn it into magnetized. Can I begin the process? Excellent. So that's going to go. That's going to whirl to life. And oh, good, sweet. Hello. How are you doing? You having a good one? It's really inconvenient for you to be here right now because I'm in the middle of doing this thing here. You see, I've got all these machines whirring, and I need to collect some more ferrite. So if you could go about your business there, you robot. All right. Put the ferrite back in on the other side. And begin the process all over. I don't know why I'm turning it all into magnetized ferrite, but at the same time, what are we missing here? Also, Robert Black has a joke for me, and I'm excited for that. Hazard Creeper here asks... Oh, hold on, I just saw that Make asked, did ships just fly across the screen? Yeah, occasionally ships will fly by. They don't ever say hi or interact with us in any way. I don't think random players can enter your game, can they? I know you can invite your friends to play with you, but I don't think you can... And of course, you can land on a planet discovered by other players, and, like, they've named it. So we named ours Teket for the memes. But there are aliens, and you can find them in certain bases on planets and in space stations and things. But Hazard said, Reese, would you rather watch Shrek movie or... I'm sorry, a spoopy movie? Is that a reference to something? Have you just made me say a slur? I don't know what that is. Napgear, hi, welcome to the stream. I thought for a second your name might be a slur. I had to say it 2 or 3 times in my head to make sure it wasn't. Welcome, your name does sound pretty familiar. My GF hates the fact... Should I read this before... No, you know what? Let's read it out loud. Let's just go for it. My GF hates the fact I have a terrible sense of direction. So I packed my stuff and right. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get the joke. I'm sorry. I apologize. No, I do get the joke. It's like, yeah, I packed my stuff and left, but then you packed your... I got it. I was trying... Here's the thing. I was trying to suggest that it wasn't very funny, but if I had just left it hanging there, I don't think people would have gotten the sarcasm. We've got a Soviet joining us. Hey, I love your vids, and this is my first stream with you. Soviet Mudkip, welcome. Welcome. Are you related to Husky Mudkip by chance? And is Husky Mudkip still alive? Because I don't hear a lot from Husky these days. What do I do now? Deploy a construction research unit. I think I can manage. So we want to go to... Oh, decoration now. Look at this. I can make some adornments. Okay. I think we might be better off building ourselves a construction research unit. We'll just plop it down over here next to all of these other random portable things we've got strewn about the environment. You're not related to Husky Mudkip. Does anyone have an update on Husky Mudkip? Because I haven't heard from Husky in a while. Not that I've ever actually spoken to him. That's a name I used to hear a lot around YouTube, though. I don't think I ever watched a Husky video. Was it Husky Mudkip? Is that a real thing, or am I making this up? Didn't he play StarCraft? Maybe I am making this up. I've never played StarCraft or watched a StarCraft video either. Husky Mudkip playing StarCraft sounds like the sort of thing that's real in my head. Or maybe he played Call of Duty. Wasn't he friends with Sea Nanners? Who am I thinking of? I think I'm thinking of like 12 different people, and I'm making it all up as I go. It doesn't matter. Analysis unit online. Diagnostic suggestion. Users should recover salvage data from buried technology. Equip and utilize an analysis visor. Okay, so we got a couple of options. Research buildable technology or research structures. I say we go with that one. Oh, okay, look at this. This is different. Base teleport module. Cost 2 salvage data. Okay, so I guess we have to go find some salvage data before we can do that? Sure, that checks out. So we can use our visor to locate crystal fragments in the inventory. Crystal fragments do something with the hydrogen jelly? What? I'm in the middle of doing something else here, game. I don't need you to tell me what to do. I'm gonna go get those. And hopefully along the way we're gonna find some more hazard protection, because it's pretty rough out here. Oh, Shrek, hold on. I got a better idea. Let's head inside real quick, and we'll recharge our hazard protection. And then while I'm thinking about it, we also need to recharge our life support with some of this oxygen we got. There we go. Now we're doing pretty good. Patreon server is dead, Blood Elf? Are you sure it's not just rebooting? It might just be rebooting. It does that every 6 hours. I did shut it down earlier today to install that resource pack that we got from Halrondo. So if it's not working, it's his fault. No, I put that on there, and I also changed the difficulty to hard. I don't know if that's actually what people wanted. Somehow it got on peaceful. I didn't put it on peaceful. I don't know how that happened. But I went ahead and I put it on hard mode. So that problem is fixed. In a sense. Again, it really comes down to whether or not that's what you wanted. You know, obviously no one wants it on peaceful. But was hard mode really sort of the best option there? Alright, so let's head to that buried technology. How do I throw down a marker? It's one of these buttons, isn't it? Place a custom marker? With square? Did I do it? I'm trying to put down a marker there. I guess you gotta hold it down a bit. So we gotta actually dig that one up, although it looks like it's not that far down under the surface. If we find eggs underground here, they should be fine to collect. I think though the ones you find underground they're yours for the taking. Okay, so we want the terrain manipulator. Whereas the ones you might find outside of a base, those are the ones where the bad guys are going to get you. So there's one salvage data, and we got to have 2 for whatever it is we're working on here. It said hold square to tag. Did it really? Did it really? Well, there you go, folks. Sometimes you just got to actually read things. No, this is the worst time for a storm. Oh, we're going to have to run back home now. I don't have enough material in my inventory to weather a storm, so we're going to have to head back inside. What is this on my map, though? Oh, whatever it is, it's real close. Look at these little orange markers. NA? Oh, we should probably... Nah. We'll come back and we'll get them in the morning after the storm has passed. I can't survive a night out here. We will die. Look, I'm already... Oh, no. Look at the toxicity levels rising. Yeah, this is not good. I don't think you can sleep in this game, can you? One does not simply craft a bed and sleep through the horrendous storm like you can in Minecraft. I'm just going to have to run inside and hope for the best. Spend salvage data at the construction research unit. Don't joke with me. I can't do anything until the storm has passed. I don't know. Do you folks want to pass the time by talking about our feelings or something? Is it still going? The problem is once you walk inside, you can't tell anymore. You see what I mean? Once you walk inside, it looks like it's no longer raining outside. And then if you wait a couple of beats, yeah, all that information just disappears. Maybe it's all going to start blowing so violently when the storm is done. So we'll just keep an eye on those weeds there, and we'll stay safely inside. Believe it or not, my first video of you is Sky Factory 2.5 Survival Island Episode 4. That's a lot to say. And that was when the episode came out. Robert, do you remember what happened in that episode? Survival Island. I think that was just Sky Factory 2. I don't think it was 2.5. Episode 4. I mean, I guess I could, like, check that while we're waiting. It'd certainly be something to do. I mean, I have to go search through all of the videos, but this could be a fun throwback. Right now, we're just trying to kill time. This killing time is killing me. That's a song. That's a reference to a song there. I'm going to navigate through the deep history of my channel to see if I can locate this video. Alright. So... I think the fastest way to find it would be Survival Island. What, did I just call it Survival Island? I don't think I even called it Sky Factory, which I think was a mistake. I should have called it Sky Factory 4, comma, or something Survival Island, because a lot of people didn't realize that it was a new Survival Island, or a new Sky Factory series. A lot of people just assumed it was modded Survival Island. I don't think that they delved deeply enough to realize what was going on, unfortunately, which probably cost some viewership there. But here we go. I found the series. Oh, episode 18 was King Mufasa. Mufasa, I should say. What a throwback. What an absolute throwback. A different time. Okay. Oh, man, you know what I was doing in this one? I was doing, like, the episodes that were cut in half. So you had, like, episode 4, 1 of 2, and then episode 4, 2 of 2. What a noob I was back then. What an absolute noob. So episode 4, 1 of 2 was alloy smelting. And episode 4, 2 of 2 was more smelting. So actually, you know what? It kind of makes sense that I put those together. I'm back, though. I'm back to the screen. I can actually read y'all's message again. Are we good? I think we're... It's still raining, but it's always raining on this planet. It's not like a horrible acid rain anymore. I think we're going to be fine. Tekit is a miserable planet. My gosh, I can't wait to get out of here. I'm starting to have Tekit Texan vibes. That should have been what we named this place. It's absolutely miserable, but I don't want to put, like, the Texas brand on anything that's this depressing. It's just not right. Alright, so we do still have this thing marked over here. So, we'll head that way. Did I see something right down here? Maybe I'm imagining things. I thought I saw something on the map there. We need to head to that NA. That stuff's important. We got to get some of that sodium. Also, maybe someone more familiar with the periodic table of elements can inform me why Na is sodium. What does Na have to do with sodium? Why is that the abbreviation? Is there some more scientific name for sodium that I am unfamiliar with? AI, a storm is coming. Reese, say psych right now. Soviet Mudkip, I did that. Latin names usually. Yeah, that checks out. I fully accept that as the reasoning. I'm just curious what the actual Latin name is. Na. I mean, it's just not available, isn't it? Because back then it was really hard to get a hold of salt. You had to, like, extract it out of the ocean. Salt mines weren't a thing. During the Roman Empire, you had to just, you know, you want salt in your food, just go out to the ocean, get some salt water. You can take my word for it on this one. My understanding of history is completely, totally, wholly accurate at all times. Trust me. Let's grab some of this stuff. We can always just run back inside, you know, but if we're out on a big, long journey and we need some sodium in a pinch, it's good to have some with us. Have I scanned one of these bad boys? Looks like I have. Does he have a light on his back? I didn't realize that before. Is that to draw in prey? Are you a predatory beast there, sir? Oh, hold on. What was that? Offer food? Oh, I don't have any creature pellets, but apparently I can get a pet now. Oh, cool! That's the one thing that this space adventure game was missing, is the ability to befriend the wildlife and turn it into a pet. So that's something we're going to be looking forward to. Alright, what else is in the very near vicinity? Get me out of this hole. What else do we have around here? Looking for anything of use. We've got some fungal clusters. I don't know what you do with a fungal cluster. Oh, that might actually be useful, that knowledge stone. What do we have here? What are you? Copper? We could use more copper. Got another knowledge stone there. Home is back that way, so I kind of want to run, if anything... Wait, what is that down there? Oh, that's the portable refiner. Okay, so that's all just home stuff. Let's head this way. We'll cut across these two knowledge stones, and then we'll head back, and we'll get some sick knowledge. If you learn anything from these live streams, or you take anything away from them, let them be this. I support and endorse the gathering and the use of knowledge. I think that it's pivotal in a growing society for people to be knowledgeable. And I think it's good to have sort of a healthy interest and curiosity in things. You know, they say curiosity killed the cat. I would say reckless curiosity killed the cat. Look at this. You don't want to run recklessly into a situation. You know, you want to go in a bit prepared, and that's not what we're doing here. So we don't have an output. Oh. Apparently, I I repaired it somehow. I wasn't really paying... Okay, see, that's what reckless curiosity gets you. That right there is a perfect example of why you want to avoid reckless curiosity at all. I don't know what materials I just piped into there, but they're probably valuable and I probably needed them. Reese, I'm going to go work on some 3D animation. Oh my gosh, that's like the coolest goodbye message I think I've ever gotten. Have fun with that, and good luck. Also, I saw that Mudkip is going to bed. Good night, Mudkip. That's sort of the danger with doing the streams these late. I don't want to do them this late. Like I said, I would have preferred to get started a little sooner. But I knew if I didn't do one tonight, probably wouldn't do one tomorrow either. Have I already activated this one? Or did it come up and say something? This might have already been one that I've already researched before, because it's glowing, which means that this other one over here is probably the other one that I already researched before. Yeah, and we ought not even bother with it. So is there anything in this direction? Gravitino ball? Okay, well, I don't know. At the risk of, you know, reckless curiosity, let's go check out what a Gravitino ball is. Why not? You know? And what is this mark here? That's a Gravitino ball, but it seems to suggest there's something like right here in front of me. You see that? Oh, it's underneath me. Subterranean relic? Okay, let's dig that up too. Again, I can't see how this could possibly go wrong. We're on an alien world we know nothing about. Clearly some people who used to be here aren't here no more because they're dead. And we don't know how they died. And they left behind cryptic clues. And, do y'all hear those sound effects? Oh, look, our hazard protection is recharging. Okay. Let's clear straight out. Oh, 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 oh. Okay, so for some reason that rock flying toward me slightly terrified me. We can kind of defend ourselves with a mining beam if we have to. So let's get it. This is 16%. And let's go take a look at this subterranean relic and not die. I hear some really creepy sound effects down here. Y'all hear those too, right? Yeah, I don't like any of this. Okay, we got a relic here. Open that bad boy up. Or take it with us. Okay, cool. Let's do we want to do some scans? You know, I bet all the cool stuff that we've been seeing is down here. Yeah, look at this. Here's some more cool stuff. I guess we can just explore this cave for a little while. Yeah, we'll take all of these vortex cubes with us. They seem to be worth something. It's weird that the game would put something with value in a cave and, you know, not include any sort of defense for it that we would have to fight, which is the only reason why I'm a little bit suspicious. This is creepy. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. I don't like the sound effects. They're really annoying me. I do not like this. How are you, Reese? Hey, good guy. Welcome to the stream. I'm doing pretty well. Thank you for asking. You know, aside from the fact that I am really creeped out down here right now, I keep hearing terrible, like, clicky sound effects. I know it's probably just dripping water, but could also be maybe a spider the size of my face. And my face is quite large. I realize after saying that that's just a real thing in the real world. You know, spiders the size of my face, that's not that unusual. If you live in Australia, Blood Elf could probably tell us all about those huntsman spiders. But, I don't know. I still don't like the idea of it, but aside from that, I'm doing well. Everyone knows the saying that curiosity killed the cat. This is from Robert Bloch. But what people don't know is that there's a second part to the saying. Satisfactory brought it back. Yeah, well, you know, most cats do enjoy my Satisfactory series. And, yep, that's what we're worried about down here. Some hazardous flora. We want to avoid that, I reckon. Spitting out horrible glowy. Oh, it's gotten real bad. It's turned to red. This is bad sign. This is bad sign. Oh, everything has gone red now. Oh no. Oh, this is when they come to get us. Or maybe the sun is rising somewhere, and it's having a weird effect on the game. What direction do I go to get out of here? Whoa, no! No! This is how we die! Oh, just gotta avoid the toxins. Avoid the toxins. Maybe should we collect some of this while we're down here? I feel like we shouldn't waste any of our mining beam, because it's almost dead and I have no way to recharge it. And I don't know... Okay, I think we just dig our way out at this point, right? Everybody's with me on this? Let's head towards the ship. Oh gosh. Let's just head that way. Ready? Alright. Terrain manipulator's on half power, so we got to be able to get out of here. Okay, there we go. We're just going to start boring a perfect hole. And I'm just going to kind of aim upwards as we go. And what I'm actually doing is I'm creating a tunnel from the creepy, dark, scary hole in the ground full of potentially monsters right into my base. This was the most clever idea that I've ever had, wasn't it? This is absolutely brilliant. There goes some more ships. Okay, so it didn't go right into our base, and actually, now that I'm looking at it here, if we'd gone this way a bit, that tunnel probably would have led up. Look at this. Would have let right out here if I'd just gone this way a bit. Oh, well, don't I feel like a real fool now? Don't I feel like a real fool? What is this other thing in the map? I see another mark here. It says subterranean relic. I want y'all to give me some feedback here. How subterranean are these relics? Inventory full. I'm coming back for you. I'm just sitting here. Just clustered up here on the surface. Subterranean relics my eyeball. I want to get to someplace where I can start selling those. We need to come back over this hill, though, and get them. That's really solid. Yes, 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 I know. Toxic protection falling. I get the general idea. All right. We do now have the 2 relics we needed. So we can open up our construction researcher here. Our analysis unit is online. Diagnostic suggestion used to recover salvage data. Yeah. We've gone through this. So it's giving us the option again, though. Let's check out what's in structures, because I think we can back out of it. Okay. So if we wanted to, we could unlock some metal shelters or wooden shelters. Oh, and you can go right back over to tech. That's great. Concrete shelters. This is cool. This wasn't in there originally. At least it wasn't like this. It wasn't this sort of tree here. So we want to unlock base teleport. Awesome. So once we go and travel to other areas, if they have teleporters in them, we can use them to travel back to our base, which is spectacular. Good deal there. Biofuel reactor, a small portable or a small power generator, burns carbon-based fuel placed in its furnace tank and converts it into usable power. Connect power generators to base structures and technologies with electrical wiring. This is new. I don't remember this at all. I mean, maybe it was in there and I just never got to this, but I certainly don't remember this as a thing, as well as a save beacon. Once activated, beacons provide a permanent navigational waypoint, facilitating repeat visits to specific locations. That's useful if we find a particular planet we want to go back to repeatedly. That's great. By the way, hello there. What is that, Ryan's YT? My chat, again, is very small, so I can't read it all out perfectly. But hi, I see you've popped into the chat. Nice to see you. Do we want to build a base teleport module? Or, I mean, what does the game want us to do? Locate the crystal fragment in my inventory? It's been asking me to do that for a long time. I guess we ought to do it. But first, we kind of need to move some things over to my starship, because my inventory is getting hecka out of control. And please never tell anyone that I just said that. Starship is out of range. Let's move closer to the starship. We can transfer this rusted metal over. I really want to go find a nicer planet than this one. This one just sort of makes me feel depressed, but all the time, like a permanent status of depression. I have to go because it's late. Wish you luck with the game. Here's your tip: never go in VR. Yeah. That's a good tip there for anyone who's ever thought about playing this game in VR. Don't. Just trust me on that one. So we have 2 salvage data. We're going to hold on to those. Let's move the vortex cubes over to the ship. And hold on to the rest of the stuff. Like I say, if we get into space, we can start selling this stuff pretty quick. But let's unwrap the crystal fragments. Wow, that was a lot easier to figure out than it was in VR. I don't know what it gave us. Probably just a bunch of other stuff. Your base can be renamed. Interact with the base computer to name your base. Honestly, this game is just giving me the weirdest run of bizarre, unconnected directions. Like, why is this important? I got it. I'm going to rename it. What do we rename it, though? Capture new base screenshot? No, the one we've got is fine. Upload unavailable. Base is too small. Okay, well, we just want to rename it is all we want to do. So let's see here. What do we got? We've called the planet Tekket. So why don't we name the base? Here we go. Technic. Perfect. It's all coming together. Done. Base has been renamed. Are you happy with me now, game? I followed your directions. Gather ferrite dust. Oh, so you want me to build a base teleporter. This is a thing I actually need to do. Okay, well, at least the game's giving me some guidance. That's what I need in my life. I need some instructions. I need a list of goals to pursue. I also need a way to charge this thing up. Doesn't it use carbon? We got any carbon-based life forms around here? What do we got right here? This thing looks like it's rich in carbon. Oh, it's just ready to spit out some carbon. Once we're done harvesting this thing, we're going to check and make sure that it does, in fact, use carbon as a charge source. Pretty sure that it does. See, someone just said hi, Reese, in the chat. Hi to you. How you doing? You having a good one? Welcome to the chat or welcome to the live stream where we're going to keep things short and simple. Just trying to complete a couple of tasks before my brain completely melts and I am forced to go to sleep. I talked about this last time. I absolutely love sleep. I love being asleep. I love sleeping in. I hate waking up. The process of falling asleep for me is a real struggle, and I don't understand why. Well, actually, I kind of do, and the reason is dumb. So, used to be, falling asleep was this real easy thing for me. And then I went through a period where my neighbors were just making all this noise, kind of all night, every night, for a couple of weeks in a row there. And they haven't done this in a long time. Like, it's been several weeks. And I don't think they're going to be doing it again. But it's left me with this sort of heightened sense. Like, it was so loud I couldn't sleep. And it's left me with this bizarre, heightened sense of sound where I'm laying down, I'm trying to go to sleep. I got a fan going. Sometimes I've got earplugs in. But if I just kind of barely hear something out of just like the edge of my hearing, my immediate assumption is, oh, they're at it again. And my stomach sinks, and I feel sick, and I get all a little crazy. I think I'm a little messed up in the head because of all this. I don't know why. It's just bizarre to me that this has happened. I'm not happy about it. And for that reason, I have decided to move back in with my parents. No, not that. I don't know. Well, no, I'm not doing that. I have considered moving, though, which is crazy, because I don't... Where am I going to move to? You folks, I mean, I bought a house. I'm trapped here for 30 years. No, I could just sell it. I do look at my friends, though, the ones who still live with their parents. And part of me is like, oh, that's not so great, you know? Oh, hi. No, look, this... You know, I'm glad I don't still live with my parents. But at the same time, I'm like, oh, man, you must be saving a lot of money, aren't you, every month, not paying a house note and insurance and all that. That must be nice. I have noise PTSD, says Amayameka. Yeah, kind of, I guess. I guess that's kind of what you could call it. Jeez, I hadn't thought about it. Okay, so we got base teleport module requires metal plating. Well, I got the ferrite dust, so I guess that's what we're going to do next. However, wait, I didn't actually collect any ferrite dust. I went on that whole collection spree there just to get fuel, so I would have enough energy in the mining beam to collect ferrite dust. I completely forgot about the actual... That's what we call burying the lead there, everyone. Also, hello, Juan Flores. How you doing? Welcome. How you doing? I'm trying to discern what's being discussed here. I see that I'm gonna have to lean forward. Sanitha? Is that your name, Sanitha? I hope I'm saying that right. Sanitha is not feeling well, even though it's morning. Oh, I'm very sorry. I don't suppose you are in a position where you can just go back to sleep, can you? Because sometimes I'll wake up feeling like that, but it'll be the weekend, and I'll tell you what. There's nothing better than waking up on, like, a weekend, and, you know, maybe you're a bit tired, maybe you feel a bit sick. You can just go back to sleep, you know? It sucks on a weekday when I have to go into work and I wake up and I'm not feeling like, you know, all into it, because I know I just have to go. But there's something just really good to the brain, you know, of when you just go to sleep. You know what I mean? You know, like, okay, I'm up a bit early. I got things I need to do today. But I don't have to do any of them. I could just go back to sleep, and I'm not really feeling all that. And you just go back to sleep, and that's like the best sleep. Even if you only get 1 extra hour of sleep, that 1 hour... The other day, I was supposed to leave really early for work, and I woke up to a message from my boss that said, "Hey, change of plans, won't be there for another hour," and went back to sleep. I just went back to sleep for another hour, and it was the best hour of sleep. So good. And then I got up and I had to like run to get dressed and all of that. But it was just I wish I'd known the night before, because I would have just not spent those 5 minutes being awake, having woken up early under the impression that I was going to be leaving early. But also, I don't know if it would have been as good. I think that I felt like I was getting away with something sleeping that extra hour. And I feel like it might not have been that good if I just slept through those sort of groggy couple of minutes where I was awake and realizing that I didn't have to be. So I don't know. I also don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just kind of yammering right now. Collecting ferrite and yammering. Boom. Alright, so we've now got our 4 metal plates. And we need 2 carbon nanotubes next. We're running out of space in here to craft things. Alright. 2 carbon nanotubes. Boom. And now we are ready to build the base teleporter module. Hit the wrong button every single time here. Boom. Oh, look at that big boy. Look at that thing. Oh, it looks so cool. Where are we going to build this? Should we build it up on a platform? I kind of feel like we should. I don't know if it's really a necessity. But let's get our wooden platforms out. And let's get to building. How many of these can I build? I can build up 12 of them? Okay, let's do this then. Let's put down 1. Let's like do a grid here. How do you lock on? How do you lock on and do a grid? This is just sort of free floating. Oh, I see. Oh, I can't build one there. I can build one back here. Right? Okay. We might ultimately end up making the house this big anyway later on. Okay, we got that. So now we want to go back in and grab that portal. And can we lock it into place? Let's see down here. Navigate, place, snap, rotate. So that's with RL and R1. That didn't do anything. L1 plus R1 to snap rotate. Well, I've accidentally placed it. No problem, I guess. No problem. There it is. It's just there. That's how it's gonna be. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. It looks fine. We'll build the base up around it. It needs power now. Like I said, I don't think that's a thing that they needed back in the day. Back when I first played through this. Oh, by the way, hello to all the new folks I see just joined in there. I see Pingu. How you doing? Another name that I don't think I could pronounce properly if I tried. I'm doing pretty well. Thank you for asking. Just trying to come to terms with all the new stuff in the game since the big update. Just get our toxic protection restored. Now, what does the game want me to do next? Construction, powering the base. Many pieces of base technology require power modules to run. They must be wired up to a grid of generators and batteries. Large bases with lots of technology may require several generators to stay online. Wiring is free to place. Oh, thank goodness. Select electrical wiring in the build menu and place on a plug socket to begin laying wire. Snap wires directly, blah, 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 blah. Alright. So I guess we're going to need fuel, and that's probably going to require that we get something else out of the construction research unit. So, in fact, I'm pretty sure I know exactly what we need to do next. We need to find buildable technology, and we need to go down the save beacon, no, biofuel reactor. That's the ticket right there. We don't have... Oh, apparently I do have... Wait, where did I get... Huh? Where? What? Wait, didn't it just say that I needed some recovered, some, like, buried technology to... What is that? What is that back there? Look at that! Oh my gosh, it looked like a monkey for a minute. I was like, what is this little bipedal creature? Apparently we've researched these before. I have not given them their due. Oh, they're wild looking. Go after it, little guy. You go be you. I support this. Good grief. I've never played No Man's Sky before, so thank you for helping me make the decision to buy it. Pingu, hey, that's awesome. It's a fun game. It really is. It's gotten a lot better, since release. I know it had a lot of problems at release, but it's a lot of fun now. albeit a bit confusing. I would argue that even though all the documentation is there, I mean, obviously, it's telling me what to do next. I need to power the base. Um, the fact that I just have some recovered technology and I don't remember where it came from, that's a bit hard to follow. But, okay. So we want to go to power, and we want to throw down this reactor, which is going to need another metal plate. I don't know if we have enough ferrite to build a metal plate. Oh, good, we do. All right, good. So we can just go ahead and we can throw this bad boy down. Should we throw it behind here? Is this going to make like a lot of noise? I don't know how this is going to work. We're going to throw it behind our base. You can't sleep in the game as far as I can tell, so even if it does make a lot of noise, hey, what does it matter? So after that, we need to go to find power. What? Oh, paint jobs. Right, I don't care about this. What we need to do is, it told us to go in here, right? And it told us to find power cables? I'm not seeing that at all. Y'all seeing that? See, we got to run a power cable from here. Let's check the directions again. Let's just check the directions. I feel like this is a me problem. Wires can be connected to large structure using transformer. Nah, I don't care about that. Wiring is free to play. Select electrical wiring in the build menu. Okay. Go up to the build menu, I guess. And then select electrical wiring. Well, I see portable farming power. Hold to access wiring. Hold L2. I see. All right. So, if you saw that like right off the bat, thank you for not saying anything. Would have been really embarrassing. So what do we do? Do we just drag it over here? Where does it plug in at? Oh, it plugs in on the opposite side. Well, is that actually going to run like that? I guess? Oh, good. Okay, so we now have a wire running through part of the base. Is it visible from the inside? That's the question I want to ask. Oh, boy. Okay. Learn electrical wiring. Select build technology at the... I'm sorry? Wait, we don't already have it? I mean, I just put down this run. Is this not electrical wiring? Game? Why are you making things complicated again? Like I said, the documentation on these things isn't so hot. But I'm going to follow through what it said here. I'm going to go to buildable technology. I'm going to see what it's talking about with wiring. Well, there we go. Apparently, we do need to research it, even though I thought we just placed it down. But, all right. I figured it out. High-capacity electrical wiring. Awesome. Required part. Anything else I need to research while I'm in here? No? Good. Get me that out of here. Do I need to replace the wire now? Oh, Shrek! That was loud. Did y'all hear my the capture PC? It's going crazy out here. Alright. So, we want to hit up and hold down and then click. Look, it's blue now. Is that a good sign? Wasn't it blue before? Look, tell me I'm crazy. There's already wiring there, right? I don't know how to remove it. I don't think you can. I honestly don't. There's no way to... Oh, hold on. Okay. Maybe now I can? Oh, Shrek. Alright, we did it. We got rid of it. Let's run. Let's make another run. Can I drag it to, like, here? Okay, and then to here. And then into here. I can't. Why can I not plug it in? What? What's going on? Oh, I can't connect up to there. Why not? Is there like a limit to these things? What the heck? There we go. Okay, so we want to get rid of this one for sure. That's not as terrible looking. At least it's not running through the building. Those guys out there need to stop making so much noise. They freak me out. Oh, I don't care for it. Ugh. Okay. It's right because you haven't added fuel to the generator. Yeah, that's probably a good call. We should probably get around to doing that so we can actually power this portal up. Don't know what we're going to do with the portal, but what have we got? What can we fuel this thing up with? We got oxygen and we got carbon. Oxygen, we need to survive, so I'm going to hold on to that one. Biofuel reactor's up. Got our power flowing. Got our portal activated. Can't go anywhere with it, I don't think. Interstellar detection wavelength. Offline. Local transmission status. Call sign. Online. Teleporters allow instantaneous travel between previously visited space stations. Haven't been to any of those. And own bases. We have one of those. Visit the terminal aboard space station to add points to your teleport network. Network temporarily restricted to in-system teleportation. Okay. Well, I hate restrictions, but there we go. We've managed to actually get a base up and going, and we've managed to get ourselves a portal. Honestly, didn't think we would get this far tonight. So we got the base computer log updated. Return to the base computer. Let's see what it has to say on the subject. Additional archives recovered. Entry 4925F follows. Scanner detected unusual broadcast, repeating 16. We got that earlier. From the space station. Warning. End of archive. Records interrupted. The base computer archives have reached their end. It seems there is nothing more I will learn from them. My predecessor appears to have left their base and headed to the space station. Well, I guess we know what we're going to do next time. I think we need more fuel for our ship, though. I don't think we can actually take off again in our ship. I think we used up all the fuel last time. So let's do a save. Nice. And when we come back next time, you kind, wonderful folks, we're going to head to a... Oh, Halrondo, no! Halrondo, more like Halron, no. We are done for the day. So thank you, folks, for tuning in. Hope you all have enjoyed the stream. Thank you all for coming in. Thank you, Pingu, Ameameka, Halrondo. I think I see Nil there. Hi. Thank you all for tuning in, and I'll catch you next time.